It's time to become the best version of yourself and help others do the same. It's Monday morning and we're talking success.
Hello, Soul family. Jordan Peterson coming at you live here from our Soul Studios in Pleasant Grove, Utah. So excited to have you join me today. Happy Juneteenth to those celebrating today, and happy Father's Day to all those fathers out there who celebrated that yesterday as well. So good to have you all with me. As always, if you are watching this live on YouTube, make sure you chime in and let us know that you are out there. If you're just watching it and not chiming in, we have no idea that you are there, which makes it very difficult for us to reward you for watching and putting your name in the bucket of fun to see if we can get you some swag, some prizes today. And what do we have today, you may be asking yourself? Well, summer is officially here. I don't know where you're at, but it is hot in most places, and so we want to get you taken care of for all the activities you're doing outdoors. First off, we have this fantastic stadium blanket. There's a lot of baseball going on right now, along with other sports. This is great. Has the handles, you just carry it, unfold it, sit on it, stay nice and comfortable. If it gets a little chilly in the evenings or whatever, you can just throw that over your lap and you're good to go. But if instead you don't want to do that, you want to go to the beach instead, we got this fantastic beach mat, folds out, super slick and easy. Has a little holder thing here, strap, so you're just taken care of. And for carrying purposes, let me show you how slick this is. You just pull out the little handles here and you're off and running. If you got a bunch of kids like me, then you can just hand this to one of them and say, hey, take this down to the beach with us. They'll take it down. You're good to go. Makes it super easy. Fold that out, sit on it so you don't get all dirty. Guys, it's super slick. And then everybody asks you what this whole Soul Naturals thing is about. The last one. This is one that I use all the time, and my kids as well have stolen them from me because they love it as well. It's the good old-fashioned crossbody bag, Soul branded, kind of a little more inconspicuous with just a Soul leaf on there. Great quality. Throw your phone in it, your wallet, whatever you got going on. Nowadays, kids wear them across their chest like this instead of around their waist like we did growing up. But you know what? It works and it's simple. So you're good to go there with all those. So we'll get you taken care of today. Make sure that you are chiming in so we can see you, and we'll get you into our bucket and make sure you're taken care of. But it looks like we're great where we got going on. Man, it looks like it is hot out there. 106 degrees down in San Antonio, Katy, Texas, 111. Satinka's loving it at 62 degrees in Southern California. How does that even make sense? Southern California, 69 degrees. That's colder than it is here, I tell you. It's wild. 112 in Houston right now. That's terrible. Arizona's 90 degrees. Guys, it's summer. Summer's here. So yeah, keep chiming in. We'll make sure we get you taken care of. All right. Listen, we love, as always, to recognize you guys for bringing new people into the Soul family. So we do that with a little segment here. We call it Rock and Roll. You can see that we kind of take a play off of that word if you're just seeing this for the first time. Our top 10 rock and rollers for the last week. Here we go. Number 10, we got Jesus Conde. Well done, Jesus. We got Sylvia Castaneda coming in at 9. Aurora Calvillo coming in at 8. At number 7, we got Estrelita Hernandez. Number 6, we got Nicole Patterson. At number 5, we got Teresa Choc coming in at 4. We have Rosa Torres. Number 3, Veronica Calvo. Number 2, Jenny Shirley Rubiano. And coming in at number 1, we've got Dagoberto Dominguez. Well done, you guys. Top 10. We love to see it. The average order size, enrollment order for this last week was $233.97. So just under $234. That makes it about $65 an order these guys are getting every time they sign somebody up, which is a pretty good deal. Sign up a couple of those and your orders are taken care of. So we love to see it. Now, the last little while, we have been talking about Costa Rica because we're going there soon. And you guys, all those who are complaining about how hot it is where you're at right now are a little bit cool. You're going to love this about Costa Rica. Get this. Well, right now it is 85 degrees where we're going. And it is rainy all week. It is rainy season, as we've mentioned before, all summer long. It's going to be raining. This will get really redundant as I talk about this because it's always going to be like 85 degrees and rain there for the next probably 4 or 5 months. But here's something cool about this. The temperature, the cool fact about Costa Rica, that is, the temperature where we are going on the extreme end to the extreme high from extreme low has only a 19-degree difference. That rarely does it get above 94 degrees or below 75 degrees. Not wild? 19-degree difference all year long. That's the biggest swing they'll see all year long. For instance, the average high this week is 86 degrees, and the average low this week is 78 degrees. So the average difference between the high and the low for this week during the rainy season is 8 degrees. Guys, it's perfect. It's perfect down there. The humidity isn't terrible right now. It's only 76% humidity. That's with it raining all day. Man, this is a beautiful place to be. So cannot wait to get there. I think you guys are going to really like it. So Costa Rica is coming up. Cindy Sansonito says, cannot wait. Man, I cannot wait either. I was talking about this yesterday with my family, and it's so good. Let's do a little product spotlight now. We love what we got going on here, and then we'll do a testimonial that goes along with it. I'm going to give you a little bit of a background on it, and if you're watching this live, I want to see if you can guess what ingredient it is and in which product. So we'll get you taken care of, okay? This product, this ingredient, is also known as the miracle tree, and it's been used for centuries in traditional medicine practices throughout its native regions of Asia, Africa, and South America. Now, those that are following along right now, you're like, everything that we use comes from one of those three countries, but I'm telling you, so far so good. The history of this superfood dates back thousands of years, where it was revered for its healing properties and used to treat a wide range of ailments. In ancient India, this was considered a sacred plant and was believed to have medicinal properties that could cure over 300 diseases. The leaves and pods of this plant were used to treat everything from digestive disorders to respiratory problems and skin infections. Similarly, in ancient Egypt, this was used to treat a variety of health conditions, including inflammation, infections, and digestive issues. It was so highly valued by the Egyptians that they even placed small amounts of the leaves in the tombs of their pharaohs as a symbol of their reverence for the plant's healing powers. How are we doing? We getting it? Oh man, look how good you guys are. Moringa, you nailed it. Lydia says it truly works on anything and everything. Absolutely, right? It says, throughout history, moringa leaf powder has been used as a remedy for malnutrition in many parts of the world where food is scarce or access to fresh produce is limited. Moringa has been used as a nutritional supplement to help combat malnutrition and provide essential vitamins and minerals to those who need it the most. Today, it's used in the world for many health benefits. Here we go. You ready? It's rich in vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help to boost energy, support immune function, and promote healthy skin and hair, which is why we put it in which product? As Lydia says, love that Royal has it, right? Erica says Royal has the best tasting moringa on the planet. Boom, right there in our Soul Royal. As you look on the back of it, the collagen catalyst and mood enhancing blend, very first ingredient there, moringa leaf powder, guys, and it is there. We're gonna put that right there so you can keep looking at it. Oh, we got it. By the way, this show is brought to you by Cinemate, unofficially and officially. Says additionally, moringa leaf powder is a natural source of protein, which makes it a popular supplement among vegans and vegetarians. Guys, this thing is awesome for helping boost that catalyst, giving it the collagen a catalyst and getting it up and going, right? It's packed with vitamins and minerals that are essential for building collagen. One of the key nutrients in the moringa leaf that helps to build collagen is vitamin C. It's an antioxidant that plays a crucial role in the production of collagen as well as in the repair and maintenance of tissues throughout the body. Additionally, moringa leaf also contains high levels of amino acids, which are the building blocks of proteins like collagen. So we love that, right? So this is one of those things that is just so good, it's so powerful, and we are so happy that it's in our Soul Royal because, gosh, it makes it so, so wonderful, guys. That's what we're doing with it. And we got a great testimonial as well. Let's roll that now. It says, it has helped speed my muscle repair as I recover from a fall that could have crippled me. This could have been for lots of different ingredients or products, but what do we call it here? We call it Soul Royal. That's one that's just so good at helping with the body to recover and to get yourself in a great spot. So Soul Royal, if you haven't tried it yet, guys, it is fantastic. You need to incorporate it into your diet. I like to throw mine in with my Soul Complete. When I have my Soul Complete around brunch time, right after this, we'll throw in a big old scoop of that in with my Soul Complete Natural. I like to throw in a stick of Soul Excel with it as well. a little bit of coconut milk with a lot of regular milk and some ice, and down it goes, guys. And it is fantastic. You're gonna love it. Sound good? Alrighty, guys. As I mentioned in the text that was sent out, we're gonna talk about Soul Prime. I recognize that we've made a lot of changes recently, and we want to make sure you guys are staying on top of all of this because it's just important for you to know. And we also recognize that repetition is the mother of all learning, so we are going to go over quite a few of these little things, just little segments as we go along, just to make sure that it's fresh in your mind and that you know how to teach it to others. The best way to make sure that you understand this is to try to teach it to somebody else. You can even give them the sheet. In the resource center, there's a Soul Prime sheet in there that talks about this. You can hand it to somebody, try to explain it to them, get on a call with somebody in your organization, explain it to them, make sure you guys understand it, because one of the frustrations that obviously comes in life is when we just don't understand something, and then it gets frustrating because we're just trying to sort through it all and it becomes messy. And it's even worse when you teach it incorrectly, and then now you have other people that are incorrect in their thinking about something as well, and it just gets messy. So let's make sure we're doing that. Sound good? Now let's go. Soul Prime. Let's talk about the increased Soul Prime benefits. As we mentioned, this was an upgrade that we made while we were at Ignite. First off, you double the Soul Prime will be for your first 4 consecutive month ends. We're currently at 3. So during the month of June, which we are currently in, it's already started, right? So if you sign up in June, you get 4 consecutive month ends that you will be double Soul Prime. We'll show you what that looks like here in just a moment. Also, when you hit 7K for the first time, you get an extra month of double Soul Prime regardless of when you enrolled, which is what we love to see. That's never happened before. An upgrade gets the month they upgrade as double Soul Prime plus 1 additional month. So you get 2 months essentially of double Soul Prime. And we'll talk about why that is here in just a moment. And with new Power Prime levels, it is paid at all ranks. And we are going to talk about what those levels look like right now. Here we go. Soul Prime with Power Prime levels. Before we talked about and had Soul Prime, we had it at just this 4 and 8 levels. As you can see on your screen, and those who are just listening right now, I'll kind of do my best to explain this so you can see what's going on. In order to qualify for Soul Prime, there's very few requirements. Number 1, you have to have at least $150 in QV for the month. Yes, we know you only need $100 to qualify to receive commissions, but Soul Prime is going to give you a little bit of an additional boost. It's we call it Prime because it just puts you in the prime position to grow and to be in a great spot to earn everything that's coming to you, and just pushes yourself just a little bit more. Plus, when you're on extra products, we get better results, so we want that as well. So all you need to do is have a $150 order during the calendar month to qualify yourself for Soul Prime, plus do what's on this chart, right? First off, the very top, minimum number of enrollments. To qualify at the very basic level, you need to have at least 4 people you enroll for the month, with $500 in enrollment volume. Now, as I mentioned earlier, our average enrollment order for the last week was $233.97. So if we're just using that average and we sign up those 4 people, will we get $500 in enrollment volume? My gosh, you better believe it. In fact, we'll probably almost double it and be closer to $1,000, right? So that should not be an issue whatsoever, which is awesome. Now, if you are below the rank of Soul Leader 15K, you can qualify to receive Prime at the levels of 4 and 8 enrollments. So at 4, you need $500 enrollment volume, you get $50 at the end of the month. If you have 8, so you double that, then we get $1,000 in volume, you get $150 in the Soul Prime bonus, which is fantastic. Because if you look at that, you do double the work and you get triple the amount of money, which is awesome, right? And so we really want to make sure people come into this and they're excited, they're doing well. And this is on top of all the amazing SoulQuick bonuses they get as well. So there's so many just awesome things happening. If you're talking to your new people, absolutely make sure they're aware of this. Because as you can see on this chart, they qualify for double Soul Prime bonuses when they first sign up for this first 4 months. So instead of getting the $50 at the 4 and 500, they get $100. Instead of the $150 at the 8 level, they get $300. And here's where it gets really exciting is you see those Power Prime levels, they're highlighted a little bit of a different color. And I'll tell you what, guys, these are fantastic. Because as you can see, if you enroll 16 people with $30,000 in volume, you get $900 that month in an additional bonus on top of your SoulQuick, right? And at the 24 level, you enroll 24 people with $5,000 in volume, you can get $1,500 if you do it within your first 4 months. That is such a key thing and so awesome. There are individuals out there who are in their current companies or just doing whatever they're currently doing that could use a boost. And we feel like Soul Prime is a great way to help them come be a part of the Soul family and really get excited and to just be really successful. Now, as I mentioned before, you can get the 4 and 8 minimum number of enrollment levels if you are a rank less than Soul Leader 15K. The awesome thing about this new Power Prime is that if you are over the rank, 15K and above, or any rank, you can qualify to receive that Power Prime level regardless of what rank you're at. So those single levels at 16 enrollments, $3,000 in volume, you can get $450 additionally for that month if you hit that. At 24, 5,000 in volume, you get $750. That's just the regular Soul Prime bonus. So you can get that on top of everything else you're getting. So now imagine you're a Soul Elite 25K. You're getting your Smart Plan commissions, which are awesome. You're maxing it out at 15% on your top level. You got everything going well for you there. You get the Soul Driven Rank bonus of $600 because you're just killing it there. And then you sign up 24 people for the month with $5,000 in volume. And my gosh, you get an additional $750 on top of that. It's just so awesome, and that's what we love to see. Now, as we mentioned before with the Soul Leader 7Ks, if you haven't hit 7K before, you have somebody in your organization who hasn't hit 7K before, if they hit that, then they get that next month where they get double Soul Prime, regardless of what level they hit. So it's just a great power boost to get them up and moving into the 10K rank, 15K rank, and really get them taken off and just rewarding them appropriately, right? Which is what we love to see. So we love to be able to reward you guys for the Soul Prime and just really take care of you. And there's some cool things you can do with this. Let's jump to this next slide. We want to help new leaders succeed, obviously, right? So you have the potential to earn double prime for the first 4 months that we talked about before. If you add up that amount, right? So if you're hitting the highest level of Soul Prime and you do that for the first 4 months, you get an additional $6,000 in Power Prime bonuses in that first 120 days. Again, this is on top of the SoulQuicks they're getting. This is on top of the residual orders they're getting. This also ties in with that new mentor bonus that we have, because obviously if you're enrolling them, so you're qualifying for Soul Prime, you also get to count that for the mentor bonus that next month when they make a repeat order, right? Because we remember that the mentor bonus does not count enrollment orders, but that next month when these guys order again, boom, you get a bonus off of that too. So there's just so many ways we're rewarding with this, and we love it, right? That last bullet point on helping new leaders succeed, money to help them transition to Soul, regardless of what they have got going on or what they're currently doing. Man, this is a great way to help them come in and earn some money quickly and just help bridge over whatever they're currently doing, right? Another way you can do this is by planning special events, right? So the highest level of Soul Prime, as I mentioned before, with the Power Prime, you can earn $750. And you can do that any month you want, right? Which is such a cool thing. And you could plan a big event with your other leaders. You could have some sort of an online get together. You could do some sort of an in-person get together and just see how many people you can get and bring into the Soul family. And you can get that awesome special bonus there. So it's excellent to use with special events and promotions. Man, it's just so awesome, right? And as Erica just said, it's a potential to earn $12,000 plus for a new person in their first 4 months with SoulQuick and Soul Prime. And that's what we're trying to do, is get people off to a very quick start and be able to really just take off and see success quickly. Because if they can see that success and taste that success, they'll stick around and they'll be able to share it with others. That enthusiasm will grow. And the cool thing about this as well is if you want to be motivated to grow yourself, just find somebody in your organization who's growing, and it just naturally rises with it helps everybody raise, and it rises that tide for everybody. So such a good thing. There's a quote that I wanted to share that I think talks about this pretty well. There was a guy, he was 5'9" and 170 pounds. I would tell you that 5'9", 170 pounds, that's about the size of like Greg Halliday. He might argue that he's a little taller than that, or maybe even a little heavier, but about that size of an individual. If you're looking at a guy like that and he's going to play a professional sport, which sport do you think he would play? Right? You'd probably say, oh, probably soccer, maybe a little bit of, maybe tennis is a good size for, maybe wrestling, I don't know. Well, there's a guy named Ralph Marston who was 5'9" and 170 pounds, and he played professional American football, right? He was out there doing his thing among the giants back in the day. And he had a really great quote that I loved. Being a little bit undersized and just trying to figure himself out, he said this: start strong, stay strong, and finish strong by always remembering why you're doing it in the first place. Let me read that one more time. Start strong, stay strong, and finish strong by always remembering why you're doing it in the first place. I think that ties so well into what we're doing here at Soul. A lot of us join Soul because we just love to help people and we want to put them in a good position. But who are we really helping if we're not sharing this with other people, if we're staying quiet about it? And then think about how many people we can help, including ourselves and our families, by taking care of them financially, so that the stresses of all the financial burdens that are on our shoulders can be alleviated a little bit. And then you can help other people to do that as well. So it's such a much more complex and bigger thing than just taking care of people with the mind and body connection, right? There's those that just need friends and just want to be a part of this socially. There's those that emotionally that are a little bit off and would like some help there. But that financial thing is such a big key to that as well. And so being able to start strong with Soul Prime for new people is such a great thing. You stay strong by continuing to hit that every month, and you finish strong by showing others how to do that as well. And as you do that, man, you're gonna accomplish every goal that you've ever wanted to. And that's such a cool thing. That's what we're looking for, right? So that's what we're looking for. Anna says, haha, my bet was football. Yeah, right. No one's 5'9", 170 pounds in football. That's little you get eaten, right? Love it. Satinka said, start strong, stay strong, and finish strong. But always remembering why you're doing it in the first place. There it is. And that's what we love about you guys in Soul Family, man. You guys got it figured out, and we love it. So, let's get this taken care of. My challenge to you, before we jump into the bucket of fun, is this. I need you guys to start teaching others about all these changes that we made with the change we made at Soul Ignite, with Soul Prime, the mentor bonus, the Rank Freedom. Start talking about it. Make sure you can articulate it so you understand it. This is the first full month where all this stuff is coming together. So at the end of the month, we want to make sure everybody knows what's going on so there's not surprises, all right? So make sure you're doing that. Sound good? All right, let's see who is feeling lucky today. We got a good group of people here in the bucket of fun. We're gonna start with the beach towel. Listen, you don't have to live by the beach in order for this to work, by the way. This is a fantastic thing. You can just throw it out on your lawn and just sunbathe in the backyard. You could take this down to the local pool. I like to put it on like one of those chairs that you lay on. You can just lay this down first and then lay on it because you don't know what's been sitting on those chairs before you. Or you can just take it to the beach and throw it on the sand and you're good to go. At the lake, anywhere really. It just works great. So don't feel like you're missing out on that, okay? So here we go. I'm saying, I want the beach towel. Well, we'll see. Let's see if you're feeling lucky today. Here we go. The first winner of June 19th is Maria Balderas. Yes. Maria Balderas, you have won yourself the beach towel blanket thing. Next up, we've got the stadium blanket. Again, great to sit on, great to throw over your legs, start getting a little chilly. Here we go, and the winner is Tiffany Ramos. Tiffany Ramos, you have got yourself the fantastic Soul branded stadium blanket. And last but not least, we've got the famous crossbody bag. Everybody wants one of these. If you don't have one, you need it. And here we go. Everybody's feeling lucky. Dahlia needs a crossbody bag. We'll see if you're feeling lucky. Here we go. Without looking, I pull this out, and here we go. We've got Tamara Cole. Tamara Cole, you've got yourself a crossbody bag, my friend. You have been taken care of for today. Next week, we're going to talk more about Rank Freedom, what that's looking like, as we're getting kind of close to the end of the month to make sure you're taken care of and understand exactly how it works. we'll get you figured out. Sound good? All right, guys, as always, keep sharing soul. We sure love you, and we'll see you again soon.